Hi guys, Mrs. Rathe here. Today we are going to look at using the website Graspable Math as a tool for showing work when completing coordinate proofs. So the sample question I'm going to do comes from my notes, and it is proving that A at 1, 1, B at 4, 4, and C at 6, 2 are the vertices of a scalene triangle. So instead of writing this all out, we're going to get Graspable Math to show the work for us. To get there, we go to the website, graspablemath.com. We want to explore algebra. And when you click on that, it's probably going to give you a pop-up that gives you a tutorial on how the site works. You can read those prompts or just exit out and you'll get to this nice white screen. So this is where I want to complete the coordinate proof. And I have A, B, and C, and I want to prove that it is a scalene triangle. Now you could split your screen if you wanted to be able to see the question at the same time. Or like these are things that you could play with and try to figure out on your own. But I'm going to insert some text right now. And just as a reminder to myself, I'm going to write down A was at 1, 1, B was at 4, 4, and C was at 6, 2. So that I don't have to go back and forth. And I'm going to recap that I needed to prove that this was scalene. So I have typed in here what the question was in case I forget. So if I wanted to move that, I can just kind of grab this box and drag it around if I really wanted to. But we're going to go to the solving. To prove it's scalene, we need to get the length of all of the sides. And this is the really cool part. So we are going to insert a math expression. The first side I want to find is AB. And AB equals the distance between A and B. So I'm going to do my distance formula. 4 minus 1 squared plus parent. And I'm just using my keyboard to type this. So you can use your keyboard to type, or you can press the buttons on the screen and we say done. So there's AB. Now to solve this, we're going to go through our order of operations and we're going to click on what we would do. So for AB, I would do 4 minus 1. I click, it magically happens. I click here, this happens. Then I would do 3 squared. And then this 3 squared. And then I would add them. And I personally would stop. I wouldn't simplify that radical. I wouldn't get the decimal. I know that AB is radical 18. But for coordinate proof, you guys have to show all your work, right? To show all your work, you're going to click. When you hover next to this radical 18, a white circle should appear. And if you click on that circle and you drag down, what it's going to do is show your work. And you can show as many steps. Like some of you might want to only show these 3 steps. That's fine. Or you could show every single step, but I'm going to kind of show these 3 because that shows me that you know what is going on. Now to complete this proof, we can't just find AB, we have to find the other sides also. So I'm going to insert another expression. I'm going to do BC. BC is the square root of 2 minus 4 squared plus 6 minus 4 squared. And there is BC. So for this one too, I can click, 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 add them up, drag it down. Now I have my work shown, which is awesome. Then I also have to find AC. So I need to insert another expression. And I'm looking at my coordinates in the top right, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. So for AC, I have the square root of 6 minus 1 squared plus 2 minus 1 squared. I'm done. I do my clicking to evaluate this. It's doing all of the basic calculations for me. I need to show some work. And at this point, I have all of the work shown that I need to complete my coordinate proof. Now, some of you like things to be a little cleaner and more organized. So if we click on this arrange button, that's how we can like tidy this up a bit if you really wanted to. So you could say, here's AB, here's BC. You can drag it around and make it, I know some of you like to have your work all nice and linear. So AB, BC, AC. So we can get all of this work shown nicely. And then depending on your comfort level with your screenshotting. So I can make this like full screen if I wanted to. I don't love that I can't see all three of them on one screen, so I'm going to actually drag this up so I can get all three. So if I wanted to show this work on another document, what I would do is click on that pen tool on the bottom right corner, and I need to scroll down just a little bit before I do this. I'm going to click on Capture Region, and I'm going to drag a box around the work that I want. And we could do this individually, or I can take all three of these at the same time. I'm going to copy this to clipboard, and now I can insert this work right into another document in order to show work if it's something that you like. If you do not have the stylus, then you would be able to press your Control Shift change window buttons, drag a box, and capture your screen that way. But I want you guys to play with the Graspable Math. Check it out. It's a cool tool to show your work or even just to check your work.